Professional players want to get as close to their game as possible. This means with a gaming mouse, shape, weight, performance, these are all crucially important. With the invention of Lightspeed Wireless, you no longer have to think about things like connectivity or performance, but you still get the benefits of wireless, the freedom of movement, no more need for a bungee. But up to this point, we haven't developed a wireless gaming mouse specifically for esports players. So we work directly with esports professionals across the world to develop the brand new Pro Wireless Gaming Mouse. For most esports professionals, shape is arguably the most important factor when it comes to a gaming mouse. And when it comes to a tournament, it can make or break the difference between winning and losing. We went through many different iterations and prototypes for over 2 years with over 30 esports professionals to make sure we got the shape exactly the right way we wanted it. It's ambidextrous and it fits multiple different types of grip styles, and that's what makes the Pro Wireless one of the best shapes we've ever designed. Weight is also incredibly important for esports professionals, and we were able to shave the weight of the Pro Wireless mouse down to 80 grams. Performance is obviously key for a gaming mouse, and at Logitech G we never stop innovating on our gaming sensors. The brand new Hero 16K sensor has an upgraded DPI range of 16,000, and it's at 10 times the power efficiency of previous generation sensors, which means much better battery life. The Pro Wireless Gaming Mouse has a magnetic door to store the wireless dongle because esports professionals travel quite a bit. It also has an ambidextrous shape and magnetic thumb buttons to swap for left-handed gamers. And it works with PowerPlay, our wireless charging system. To find out more about the Pro Wireless Gaming Mouse, head over to logitechg.com and keep playing.
What does it take to win? Is it something you're born with? Is it the grind? Every day. Gear up. Do battle. For the 10,000th time. Or is it pushing to your absolute limits? To be faster. Always faster. Insanely precise. Totally free and at one with the game. Or maybe it's just getting to that place where nothing else matters. Nothing in the way of winning.
To make the ultimate gaming mouse, it needs speed and stability. It needs to be precise and instinctive. It needs to be light but strong. It needs to be reliable and swift. It needs to last. It needs to be ready. It needs a name.
The ultimate gaming mouse is a true extension of a gamer, and its sensor is what powers that performance. Teaming up with Pixart, an industry leader in smart sensor solutions, our latest breakthrough is set to redefine the standards of gaming precision and accuracy yet again. Introducing the smartest and most precise mouse sensor ever created, the Razer Focus Plus optical sensor. While it's got the highest DPI and IPS in the market, that's not what matters, because there are other ways to make sensors more accurate, like programming them with new intelligent functions. With smart tracking, the sensor automatically calibrates itself across different mouse surfaces to ensure your liftoff distance remains the same. This means more consistent aim without fussing with the sensor settings every time you set up somewhere new. And with asymmetric cutoff, you're able to set different liftoff and landing cutoff points for greater precision. Lastly, Motion Sync ensures that your PC gets the most current updates of your mouse position for more consistent tracking. This results in an industry-leading 99.6% resolution accuracy, which is the closest anyone's ever achieved to total gaming perfection. Experience a new level of precision with the Razer Focus Plus optical sensor.
What's up guys, I'm Random Frank P, and today we're going to be checking out the Corsair Nightsword RGB mouse. This utilizes an 18,000 DPI sensor, you have 10 programmable buttons, a new weight tuning system, and the most RGB lights on a Corsair mouse ever. So if you want to find out more, sit tight, I got you covered. First up, let's talk about the Smart Tunable Weight System. An optional weight set is included, along with a convenient carrying case so you don't have to worry about misplacing them either. And these weights are going to let you fine-tune the overall weight of your mouse from 119 grams stock to 141 grams fully decked out, because at the end of the day, using a mouse that fits your hand and your playstyle is what's important. These 6 optional weights are broken down by 3 2.8 gram weights and then 3 4.5 gram weights. The hexagon pattern layout underneath the mouse gives you the flexibility to change it up, whether it's adjusting it for balance or comfort. And taking it a step further, the weights have a digital integration with the Corsair iQ software. With on-the-fly updates, however you configure the weights in the Nightsword RGB will automatically appear in the software, as well as give you real-time updates on the layout and center of mass. In terms of design, the Nightsword RGB is made to fit naturally in the hand. With a contour design and a rubber grip texture in the palm area and the thumb rest, this will help you maintain your grip in the heat of battle. For some visual pop, the Corsair logo and the bottom base of the back of the mouse are illuminated, as well as the front grille and in between the scroll wheel. This 4-zone dynamic lighting is the most customization Corsair has ever had in a gaming mouse. This is all completely programmable from the 16.8 million RGB color cycle inside iQ. In the software, you can change up the effects, make some custom ones, or link them to your other Corsair peripherals. There are 10 fully programmable buttons on the Nightsword RGB, and each can be changed to a macro, key press, or any other function of your choice. My personal favorite inclusion here is always a sniper button to quickly lower your DPI. This is going to give me an edge in shooters if I want to really zone in while sniping an enemy. But with all that stuff aside, let's talk about the goods, their next generation sensor. This utilizes the PMW 3391 PixArt sensor with a native 18,000 DPI optical sensor. This is the highest performing gaming sensor out there that gives gamers the high-end tracking and technology they look for when gaming. Adjustable in increments of 1 DPI resolution steps, you can fine-tune it to 339, 821, or 17,562. That is flexibility. With high-speed motion detection up to 400 IPS and 50 Gs of acceleration, the Nightsword RGB also has lift detection to manually cut off calibration at the 2 or 3mm setting. Factoring in the shape, the RGB lighting zones, the modular weight set, the 18,000 DPI sensor, this is the most customizable gaming mice today. So that'll do it for the overview of the Corsair Nightsword RGB mouse. If you want to find out more about it, check it out and more at Corsair.com. Well, I'm Random Frank P. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.
What we're doing in the entire lineup of mice is that we have worked very hard on the sensors. So what we're doing with Quantum is a little bit different from many of the other companies out there. We value very highly that you have exactly the same performance as you have on wired. That's number one, that's key for us. We don't sacrifice any of the performance specs. We have a really good radio solution and we have a really strong processor inside the mouse. If you run out of juice, you plug this guy in and within 15 minutes of charge, you basically have enough playtime for a full day. So over the last couple of years, we've had products come out with what we call the true one-to-one sensors. True one-to-one means that whatever you're doing with your hand actually translates onto what happens on the screen. The 650 wireless, just like the 600, has a dual sensor solution. It has one sensor that's your ordinary just movement sensor, and then we have another sensor that's only dedicated to doing lift-off detection. All gamers lift their mice many times during a match. And every time you lift your mouse, every time you put it down, there's going to be some inconsistency with what happens to basically your cursor on the screen or your movement in the game. By having an additional sensor, we can make that much smaller so that you don't have any jitter, you don't have any of those artifacts anymore.
I picked 600, I was like instantly, yeah, this is my mouse from SteelSeries. I just love it, like how it feels in my hand and like how the sensor and everything works is just amazing. Can't wait till the wireless one comes out. How good it feels to play with a mouse when you don't have the cord there. It feels like you're free.
The wireless mouse have been improving so much over the last 2 years that you actually cannot feel a difference. I'm not going back to wire anytime soon.
So historically, you've always had to make a choice. Either you went wired and got the full performance, or you went wireless and you had to cut off some of your mouse performance because of battery terms and stuff like that. You no longer have to make that choice.
Like I don't need to use anything else.